that you are beautiful, that you are amazing, that you're a creator, that you're a powerful manifester, that you have everything you need inside of you to get you to where you desire to go. You're listening to Turn Your Soul On Radio. I am your host and visionary doctor, Dr. Brandy Victory, and my mission is to assist high-achieving women in closing the gap between feeling unfulfilled to living a life on fire. It is time, ladies, to champion our own lives and turn ourselves on. This is Living Victoriously, ladies. This is how you turn your soul on. Hey, there's something I want you to know. You're beautiful. You are so freaking beautiful. I want you to go look in the mirror right now and look in your own eyes and recognize that you are beautiful. I've had just this sweet, sweet opportunity to work with so many women today, and it was a very busy and full day in my own practice here in this little Colorado mountain town, Nederland, Colorado, and just incredibly sweet to just bear witness. There's been a handful of newbies that have walked into the door and that have chosen to invest in their own health, invest in their own well-being, and they're just coming in and opening themselves up to something new, opening themselves up to a change in some way. And the theme that I've seen is that these women are coming in and they're essentially saying, I'm an empowered woman and I have a bigger vision for my life and I just need a little help getting out of my own way because I know that there is something better for me in this world, and I am here to allow that to be expressed. And I feel so honored. So thank you, ladies, for those of you who are tuning in, and thank you, ladies, for those of you who have given me the honor to work with you in this way, and for really being vulnerable and being open and being curious and being just this sweet reflection of grace. I often see people at their best, and I often see people at their worst. And through it all, through every bit of it, there's this beauty that emanates from their core. It's just so obvious that each person is a reflection of grace, that each person is a manifestation of the capital C Creator, all right? And it is so, so incredible to be able to share with you and reflect back to you that this is you. That you are that you are beautiful, that you are amazing, that you're a creator, that you're a powerful manifester, that you have everything you need inside of you to get you to where you desire to go. And sometimes that takes patience. Sometimes that takes action. Sometimes that takes investing in ourselves. Sometimes it takes all of the above. Sometimes it takes letting go of our old belief systems and our old paradigms and our old values and our old, my life was this way and I want it to be another way. So in order to create that which I want, I have to let go of what I've had. And that's not an easy journey to take. So I just want you to just take your right hand right now and lift it up and put it on your left shoulder. And then lift it up and put it back down on your left shoulder. And lift it up and put it down 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 and lift it up and put it down. And are you smiling yet? Because you're giving yourself a pat on the back. And I high five you right now because you are doing amazing things right now. I know it's a challenging time. I hear so much struggle right now around being able to move forward in the way that people are wanting to move forward. I hear so much struggle around being spread too thin. I hear so much struggle about being tied tired and fatigued and uncertainty about whether they're moving in the right direction. And I want you to know you're right on time. You are absolutely right on time. And if you're finding unhappiness where you're at, open yourself up and ask for guidance to get you to where you want to go, or to at least get you to a place where you find some happiness in your situation. You may not be able to just quit your job in this moment, or maybe you don't even want to. Maybe you really actually like your job. It's just not happening. Things aren't happening there in the way that you would like them to. But regardless, open yourself up and ask for the guidance so that you can find that space within yourself and within your relationships and within your work that allows you to have peace, allows you to have happiness. I ask for this. I like happiness, and is just so vital to me in my life, and my absolute core values, like my top 3 core values, are freedom, fun, and creativity. And if I'm not imbibing in freedom, fun, and creativity in my life and all the things that I do, then I feel like I'm not serving myself very well, and I lose my sense of happiness in a big way, actually. So I'm finding that the things that I'm doing that aren't servicing me in all 3, then I have to start letting those go. And so it's just an awesome process to witness myself going through this, just like all of us, right? We're all okay, where is this at? Where is this at? What direction am I supposed to be going exactly? I have a pretty clear idea of what my gifts and talents are, but it seems like, Spirit sometimes wants me to be doing some other things. So yeah, I'm game for that, because that Spirit's guiding me to that place, and I am absolutely sure it is a stepping stone to get me to the other place. And it just feels so close. It feels so rich right now, where the things that I'm doing in my life are bringing me so much joy and happiness and peace. And there's a lot of freedom and creativity and fun happening in my world. And I want to keep that going, and I want to have that emanate through every single moment of every single day. So those moments become more and more and more, and those days are becoming more and more and more. I'm so grateful to say. And I just want to share that with you, because you too have the ability to have it exactly be the way you want it to be. It may not look the way that you think it's going to look. It may not show up in the timeline that you think it's going to show up, and keep going. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. You ladies out there that I know are like, oh, I just want to feel better. I just want to be happier. I don't want to feel sad. Like this is a time I hear a lot of sadness and depression come out, especially here in the dark winters we have up here in the mountains. And you don't have to keep doing that. All right. I absolutely believe in your body's ability to heal. I absolutely believe in your ability to align your body, mind, and spirit. I absolutely believe in your ability to be happy no matter if it's dark outside or light outside or winter or spring or summer or fall. All right. You have the power to own it. It is yours. It is yours. You claim it. You claim it to be yours, and you pull it into your space. You see it and visualize it in your mind's eye. Like I can see in my mind's eye that I have this ability to be happy. I know what that feels like. I've felt it before. I'm going to let that feeling vibrate through my body, and I'm going to allow myself to experience it right now, like that, this very moment. I'm going to feel that feeling, fill myself up with it, and I am going to experience it, even if it's in my own consciousness right now for this very moment in time. And then you keep doing that, and you're retraining yourself to be in that space. It's vibration. It's just a vibration. It's a thought form that creates, and you're creating with your thoughts. So you take that into your meditation today, even if it's just for 1 minute of feeling that vibration of happiness, of joy, of gratitude, of fulfillment, of fireness, of aliveness, of feel-goodness, of healthiness, and allow it to be yours. You have the ability to grab onto it. I hear so many women in there. It's not necessarily a conscious comment, but it's in the undertone of their conversation that's, yeah, I want this, but I want this, but I don't think I can. I want this, but I have a job. Oh, I want this, but I got busy. Oh, I want this, but I don't have time. Oh, I want this, but I have kids. Oh, I want this, but I have a husband that I don't agree with. I want this, but I want this, but I want this, but, and you keep negating, nixing your ability to have what it is you want when you have that but. Okay, so you have to take it right now and just again close your eyes and breathe it in and let it bubble up inside of you. You are worth it. You have something magnificent to offer. And if you are in the fullness of your offering, then you feel fantastic. You feel grace flowing through your entire body. You feel grace kissing every aspect of your life. And you are alive. Your soul is turned on. You are on purpose. And I am so grateful to be a part of that journey with you. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in to another awesome episode of Turn Your Soul On Radio. If you're enjoying the show and it's making a difference in your life, I'd be super grateful if you'd head on over to iTunes and leave a heartfelt review, which tremendously helps the growth of the show. Feel free to leave any suggestions or questions in your review, or you can shoot us an email at admin@drbrandyvictory.com. I also would like to invite you to become a deeper part of the Turn Your Soul On Radio community, which you can do by joining our private Facebook group, Turn Your Soul On. I'll leave a link in the show notes for you. Thank you so much for being here today, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a fantastic day.
This podcast is for information purposes only. Dr. Brandy Victory is not a medical doctor, and the views and statements expressed on this podcast are not medical advice. This podcast, including Dr. Brandy Victory and the producers, disclaim responsibility from any possible adverse effects from the use of information contained herein. Opinions of guests are their own, and this podcast does not endorse or accept responsibility for statements made by guests. This podcast does not make any representations or warranties about guest qualifications or credibility. This podcast may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products or services. Individuals on this podcast may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to herein. If you think you have a medical problem, consult a licensed physician.